Hello, everybody, and welcome to the journey of the Rio 2022 Diamond coin. I am a proud owner of it, one of a few, and I just wanted to show my quick journey on how I got here. So I'm gonna go through. Funny enough, this was not intentional. I never planned on doing this, obviously, but if you see here, I am not a previous Diamond coin owner at all, and I'll explain that later on. But I just thought I'd make a video to show a little bit of a method to my madness. And I'm so happy that I have it. I'm so proud of it. But as you can see, Antwerp gold, Stockholm gold, Berlin gold, Katowice gold. We'll get into that a little bit later. They're not as bad as you think they are, but I just have to. I wanted to make a video about this to show people. So funny enough, I actually streamed both of my first stages of pickems on accident. Like, I didn't intentionally do it or anything. I was just like, oh, let's do my pickems right now. So this is the first stage. Funny enough, I'm wearing the same shirt. How the fuck do I point that? No, I'm fucking retarded. It's right. The same shirt in the God, I just had a fucking brain fart. But I'm actually wearing the same shirt as I was in this one. But this is the challenger stage. I did not think much about this at all. I just kind of fucking went with it, and I just wrote it out. It actually did get a little sketchy, but yeah, I mean, it was the challenger stage, so I wasn't too concerned at the time.
No. Actually, here's gonna be the 3-0 team.
But this pick right here almost fucking killed me.
I think that's the play.
So I went for.
I believe in double
actually, let me move
nation
myself up here so that way I'm not in the way of any of the picks, since I'd be showing that a lot. I actually switched. I had Double O Nation at 3-0 and Furia at the bottom, and I actually switched to them, and this is what I end up locking in. So it gets a little sketchy. I got 1 point for Outsiders, 1 point for Mouse. Then on the last day, 2-2 matches. OG and Vitality played each other, so I had a point no matter what there. Then Cloud9 and Fnatic both had to win their best of threes. They both ended up doing it, so I got my 5 points. But that was the first stage. That was very sketchy. I wasn't really paying attention. I was like, "Oh, this is fine for sure." So, but the Furia Double O Nation pick actually almost fucked me, because Furia ended up going out 3-1 and Double O Nation didn't go out at all. So I almost lost the point. That was pretty troll of me, but I got 5 out of 5. Now this is where it gets really interesting. I was concerned because I barely got it last time, and every single person is like, this stage right here is like the hardest pick'em stage we've ever fucking seen. There's so many good teams, blah blah blah. Round 1 matchups are. So here I go back to my roots of pick'ems, where I make my own decisions, but I watch a lot of videos to assess those decisions. But at the end of the day, I make the executive decision. Wow. So I probably shouldn't be playing this while I'm talking, so that way you don't get confused who's who. But I'm the one in the top left corner. But yeah, I'll try not to talk over my own videos because it's my voice, so it might get kind of confusing as to which one's which. So let me find, but I'm just going to start watching these videos. I feel like whoever loses that game probably goes 0-3. Spot. So, Fnatic, you could. So here's me deciding my own shit, and then I'm going to pull up the YouTube videos.
Was so fucking crazy. Let's watch X's guy.
So this is Alex picks right here. He does end up also getting 5 points. I think he changes it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I'm pretty sure he changes it up a little bit.
X finds no shame.
But the reason I started flaming so hard is because Xavier came into the chat, one of my good friends, and he literally just watches the YouTube video and copy pastes it.
Not doing the pick'ems himself, bro.
So then I start pulling up other people. I start pulling up Flom Freakazoid. No one else has gotten their videos yet. So the first person I see is Maui.
Actually pretty good at opping. 2, Rez, pretty good at opping, but unpredictable.
So what does he do? Pretty good at opping. Yeah, Rez is good. He goes for the Nip 3-0 pick.
Hard mode.
This. Now we'll touch on this later, but these Nip picks fucked everybody. And you'll see what happens.
I feel like this is actually going to be a really hard one.
Last time we were only able to get 5 out of 9 correct. That's not good enough. I don't care about the silver coin. I don't care about the gold coin, diamond coin. I just want 9 at least once. And we're going to try to get it here in the
This is really hard.
Hipster 3-0 pick coming right at you. That's right.
Oh! Turn off the video!
As you can see my reaction to Ninjas in Pajamas, I am not a fan of this team. at all whatsoever. And I not only am I not a fan of them, I think they're really bad actually. So Maui starts going through. He picks. Okay, why did I burp right there?
But I want to.
He picks Navi phase. I mean, you kind of have to. I also do end up picking Navi and phase. But somewhere in this video, I'm not going to look for it exactly. I look at Alec, I say Navi, phase, C9, Vitality, bro. Not all 4 of them are making it out. At most 2. And I didn't know which ones were going to make it out. But I knew that it was.
I can't believe he has Nip
I knew
Trio.
they were going to
Some
flop.
people might have as the 4th favorite, but I think that the
So,
CT side.
he then goes
for a
Vitality.
box,
Okay.
This is no secret that
He
I
goes
think that this team-
Vitality and Liquid. C9. This isn't
Yes,
really
they started
about
0-2
what everyone
because
else is
of
going.
limitations,
But I just want to point out
put one
Maui
no
don't even
did not get it.
Turning
He
off.
did not get 5 points.
to put
He ends up putting Sprout, terrible 0-3 pick as well. This is almost, once we keep going through these videos, almost everybody's pick is NIP 3-0 and Sprout 0-3. And it's just fucking insane.
Will
to
you
me.
make a 3-2
I think that
run here?
so many people got knocked out of this stage of the tournament, and they deserved it for thinking Sprout is a bad team and thinking Nip is a good team.
Ooh,
So many
sweet.
people
They
deserved
knocked
it.
out.
Didn't have really great results.
So you got Suka Hot Fire
To
here.
see them. No. Or
He goes
they're good. Or
for-
almost put it.
potential to take far too long.
Bad. They
Like
He goes
2
for
teams that went 3
BA
last major.
Mouse. So he only gets 4 points here. Did he get a 3-0
was
or
the-
0-3?
toxic.
No,
Big, I
look at
feel
his
like-
0-3 and 3-0 picks. They just troll. Every single person trolled with these. I know you don't even really have to hit the 3-0 and 0-3 picks to get. Most people don't ever hit them, and they still get 5 points down here. But some people also moved Nip from 3-0 and put him down here, which is just insane to me. So this guy does not make it.
I met.
Last round.
This guy.
Vitality, I'd
What do
say
we got
is-
here? Nip 3-0. Bleh. Big 0-3. Fucking stupid. And then we have FaZe, Navi, Spirit, Liquid, Outsiders, Mouse, Vitality. So he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or, he gets 4. He gets 4. So this guy also fucking...
God.
MSL, love this guy. I have so much respect for him. So I actually took his word on a lot.
Fan-
Or not took his word, but I took him
I'm
into
gonna-
account more than other people.
They
A lot of respect for MSL. He went through and
He's
did
gonna put
all...
Nip.
He went through and did all the stages of this, so that's not really necessary. But let's go ahead and see.
But I'm gonna go with teams.
Right, you would miss him. Exactly.
So
he
let's put
ends up
them in
going-
here instead of we are not think Spirit can also
Bro, Alec. So he again 0-3 Sprout, Nip out, Vitality out. Mistakes. I'm not even gonna flame Liquid. A lot of people put Liquid out. I also put them out. They
People are sleeping on Sprout and Fantic.
So as you can see in the video, I say people are sleeping on Sprout because everybody's putting them 0-3, and I haven't seen someone put Fnatic 3 yet, which is insane to me.
hard.
So these are everybody's crying about how hard these are.
What's the trust?
But
Going to be
2 of the picks that I'm most confident in, no one has said a single word about yet. Just by default, everybody, look, dude, it's insane. It makes me want to fucking throw up. Every single person, 3-0, Sprout 0-3. It's fucking insane. Vincent ends up going with Furia and Mount. So he actually might have
Unironically.
gotten. Did he get
This is actually the
1, 2, 3, 4? No, he still only got 4 points. Or no, he got 5.
if
I
he
just choose not to
didn't have
count
that,
heroic because I fucking hate heroic.
those is his third. Jerry.
Okay, so I find this random guy named Jerry. I'm actually subbed to this guy still, and he uploaded a YouTube video the other day. But we see Jerry's pickems.
Just listen. And like, if they
But I have
Fucking
no idea who this guy is.
3 picks.
So
That might
I
be
end up
one of the
finding
more
this Jerry
respectable ones
video.
we've seen.
He got all 7 on the bottom right. Oh fuck no! I just fucking lost myself in the video. But as you can see, like every single time someone puts a NIP 3-0 or Sprout
Jerry!
0-3, I fucking flip out.
You know what?
But I see Jerry gets all bottom 7 right. Then he puts this shit.
Jerry,
He fucking.
the first person we've seen to know that Sprout is gonna be big.
See, I pop off a little too hard. I say Sprout's gonna be big because I do not think Sprout was going 0-3. I thought Sprout was gonna win the first matchup they had, to be honest. But so many people put Sprout 0-3, and so many people put big 0-3. Literally, so many people were putting whoever loses that match gets 0-3, which is insane to me. So
But
Jerry ends up
he
going with big.
Heroic.
But then I'm like he put heroic out, so I don't like him.
But he put Outsiders 3-0.
But then he puts Outsiders 3-0, so I pop
W.
off,
Jerry's a W.
and I fucking sub to
Ironically,
Jerry.
now-
He earned my sub with the Outsiders 3-0 pick. But here I am, going through my own, right? I barely
I
got the
pick
5
him.
points. And then,
wanna do
so
outs-
I've watched all these people at this point. I've come to the executive decision for myself. I
Phoenix
opened
Fox,
the capsules,
I will
obviously.
pull. I don't fucking. Dude, get a nice.
I make the statement that if I get a Phoenix Fox Deagle, I will pull my balls out live on stream.
Fuck,
Unfortunately,
balls
that
out.
does
Sure,
not
this is mine.
happen.
I'm gonna pull.
But,
Balls out. Okay,
here I
let's
go.
do my pick'ems. No more lollygagging.
Boom. Instant Nip 03. The fact that people held Nip so highly to me just blows my fucking mind. Okay, because you have Alexi B, who is not a good player, not a good IGL. If you genuinely think about it, he has done literally nothing since he made that finals with Ents. Literally nothing. What has he had? Opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and he's fucking dog. He had OG. They had a decent roster at the start, and I hate that people don't say that they didn't have a decent roster. They had fucking MBK, they had fucking Issa or Woxic, one of the two. I think it was Issa. They had fucking dude, they had a good roster. Montu is a great player. They had a good roster at the start, and he made no waves with them whatsoever. Let everybody down, never made a fucking major. All that shit. What happens when when fucking Nexa gets OG? Instant first major made. Just want to say that as well. And then he gets fucking G2, bro. Was there anything in between that? No. He just goes straight into G2 off that because they do the 1-for-1. Absolutely stacked roster. Best fucking players in the world. He can't do shit with them. He's just bad. He's bad. He's not very good at playing by himself, like on his own. He's not a great fragging IGL. And he's just bad, man. He hasn't done anything. He's literally done nothing.
No.
So I hate the Alexi B is a god fucking IGL and shit like that. I do not think he's bad, but the fact that he made this finals with Ents fucking clouds people's memory so hard because the past 4 years nothing has happened.
More second guessing.
Literally nothing has happened. I also hold NIP so low because Esotag is a complete dog player in my opinion. He has been overpaid and overrated by almost every single team he's been on. And the only reason I started kind of liking him on NiP is because they gave him the op and he actually showed to be impactful for the first time I've ever seen. C9 fucking sleeper, Astralis fucking sleeper, just absolute sleeper the whole entire time. NiP fucking sleeper at the start, and then he finally gets an op and he finds like a reason to be on the team. And what do? They remove him from the op and put their best player Rez on the op. It makes no goddamn sense. The only thing that NiP had going for them in all these roster moves and like moving the team around and shit like that, the only thing they had going for them is Hampus. That dude is an absolute fucking beast, and getting him off IGL might be a good idea in the long run. But other than that, I hated every single thing that NiP did in their offseason. It just made absolutely no sense, and I actually think this roster is dog shit, and I don't understand why people held it so highly. So I genuinely, not out of hate, I genuinely put them as my O3
Myself.
pick because I thought they were bad. So here, I'm just going into default mode.
None of it.
I hold Fnatic very highly as well. I really like this roster. I didn't see anyone pick Fnatic, really. Fucking Navi FaZe, like I said, I didn't really like Navi FaZe, C9, or Vitality going into this, but some of those names you just kind of have to put. Even if you don't like them, you just kind of have to put them. So then I start
None of
slowing
it.
down a little bit,
Nothing.
and I go over to Furia 3-0, which I almost ended up going with. They did end up going 3-0. I go with Mouse, Liquid, and then I go with C9. So if I put this here, if I would have locked this in, I would have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points while people were struggling. Almost every single fucking YouTuber didn't get 5. If I would have locked in my initial gut impact or like gut check, I would have gotten 7. I would have had points to spare for people. But then I ended up shuffling it around a little bit. I really thought about putting Big, and then I ended up switching Fnatic and Furia because at the end of the day I was more confident that Furia was gonna make it out in general. They might lose a map, whatever. And Fnatic did have a little bit of doubt in my mind, so I ended up putting them 3-0 and switching it with Furia. So I lost one of my points because of that. But
This might be the best pick'ems ever made.
it almost
This
was.
is unironically the best one I've seen all day.
It almost was. So I end up getting 6 points on the second stage. So now we will get into everything else. as you can see, diamond coin, boom. So if we go to view coin challenges, oh, I guess I gotta actually go to here now. So you may be wondering, how does this guy that, so 5 points here, boom, 6 points here, boom. This is what I ended up going with on the champion stage. I put outsiders through. Mouse versus C9, I had a good feeling about Mouse actually, but when you're picking your team to win, you still need 2 quarterfinal picks, right? You need another one to win. You can pick the team to win all the way, but if you don't get a single quarterfinal pick right, that means you lose, or you don't get it. So I had to put Cloud9 here. I had a good feeling about Mouse, but I had to put Cloud9 because Team Spirit was the underdog. The only reason I put Team Spirit is because, if you don't know, I genuinely have such an insane dislike and hate for Heroic because they are cheaters and I hate them. I hate them super much, super fucking a lot, like just, oh my god, I can't even fucking speak when I talk about them. So I have never once put them out, even though they've made the playoffs in like all these majors, blah, 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 stuff like that. I never put them at the bottom because I don't want their point. I don't fucking care. Every time they make it to the playoffs, I do not put them to win. That is why I put Team Spirit. And Furia, I loved the story against Navi. So since I put Team Spirit and Furia as the underdogs, there's no way reasonably in my head I could put Mouse. You know what I mean? Like, if I had 3 underdogs with my outsiders pick and they all lost, then I would have fucking not gotten the diamond, and that would have been tragic. But Mouse ended up being the underdog that did win. Furia ended up clutching out in the end, and outsiders ended up getting the easier draw of Mouse. And when I saw that, I was like, wait, this is actually fucking happening. So Heroic ended up beating Furia in an insane game, honestly. Furia, that was very devastating. They were down 15-5 on Ancient, came all the way back just to lose, then get shit on by Heroic on Nuke on just a couple bad rounds, man. There was so many, or there was like a couple rounds where you just look at and they're like, that killed everything Furia had. You know what I mean? But outsiders stomped Heroic in the grand finals. And you may be wondering, how does this kid that has 4 gold coins previously, how did he get the most rare and most exclusive diamond coin? And the honest truth to that is, because at the end of the day, this shit's supposed to be for fun. You shouldn't have a fucking heart attack playing your pickems or whatever, you know? It's for fun. And so I have gold coins because I've always put the team that I liked the most. So if we go back to Katowice 2019, who did I have winning? I had MIBR winning it because they were my favorite in the fucking playoffs. Then we go back to Berlin 2019. This is the most heartbreaking for me ever because I have been a Vanguard fan, into a Virtus Pro fan, into an Outsiders fan for years. So, as we'll see in the later stages, every single time they make the playoffs, I put them out to win. And what did they do? They fucking got to the grand finals and lost to Astralis. This is the most heartbreaking, and I thought, honestly, I was like, damn, that is the most heartbreaking thing ever. That was the diamond coin. This probably would have been 10 times rarer than the Rio one, if we're just being honest. If you look at the teams in this playoffs right here, there is 6 or 7 or 5 or 6 strong teams that probably had about like 15 to 20% of people putting them as their pickems. Vitality, NRG, Navi, Astralis, and Liquid all at the time were playing insane out of their minds. And so like 95% of pickems were probably those 5 teams alone, and then a couple of Australian fans, a couple of ENS fans, and a couple of Vanguard fans. So this might have been more rare than the other ones. Actually, it might have been more rare than the real one. But the thing about this one is, not a lot of people choked in the Legend stage or the Challenger stage. So maybe it wouldn't have been more rare. I'm actually not sure. But I love this team, and that's why I put them through. So you may be saying, how does this kid have all these gold coins, but he has the rarest one? It's because I never put the team that I didn't want to win. Obviously, Navi was such a huge favorite in this major. What do? I get every single pick correct, but I put Virtus Pro to win the whole thing because they're my favorite team. What happens here? FaZe Clan, fucking very huge favorites to win this tournament, right? So what do? I put them all the way to the finals, but who was my favorite team in that grand final, or in that playoffs? Copenhagen Flames. So what do? I put them. So every single chance I had to put this roster of JM and Kicker and Dustin out, I put them out because I fucking love them. and none of the other gold coins matter. And if I get every other gold coin at the rest of the majors, it doesn't matter, because I have my one, and it's the coolest one, it's the rarest one, and I fucking love it. So that was my journey on being the fucking elite percentage of Rio 2022 diamond coin owners. I have no disrespect to anyone else that has diamond coins. Like for the other majors, I just think at the end of the day, I personally, at the end of the day, I would never want to flaunt around a diamond coin from a team that I didn't like. You know what I mean? Why would the Navi or the FaZe or the Astralis, why would those diamond coins mean anything to me if I don't like those teams? That's just how I've always thought about it. And so not only the fact that a pretty huge underdog team won this major, I think it's by far the major I've seen the most people lose in the legend stage. Because if you go to almost every single YouTube video, so many people lost in the legend stage. And I got 6 points. I got an extra one from the NIP03 pick. So I just, you know, I'm very proud, and I thought I'd make a video, and some people might want to have, you know, seen the method to the madness behind someone that actually got a diamond coin. Yeah, but this was a stupid video. I hope you guys are enjoying the Diddy Kong Racing content that is coming out. If you're watching any of my other YouTube videos, that is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I will be throwing random stupid videos like this, or just like a random like CS highlights, or just anything like that in here and there. And then if I find another game to Let's Play after Diddy Kong Racing, I'll probably do a Let's Play slot for like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing, and then random videos here and there. But thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you guys very much for supporting me. I appreciate all of you. I love you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay.